10 months old, she didn't deserve that. She didn't even deserve to be watched by this man. She didn't deserve to be in the vicinity of this creep. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Be For Real podcast. My name is B. Octavia. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm also a business owner. My business name is Crush On You Beauty. The link will be down below to get handmade lip gloss, handmade skincare, and handmade jewelry. Now, today I want to get right to the point, and I want to talk about a very disturbing case, a very tragic situation that just went down and made nationwide news. This news came out and it said a 10-month-old baby girl was sexually assaulted by her father, and it resulted in this little 10-month-old baby girl dying. First, I'm going to read you the events that took place and what's going down now. And then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. 10-month-old Zara, she was found unresponsive at her home on Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. A autopsy revealed not even the father could tell the truth about what he did. They did an autopsy on this little baby girl, and it was revealed that she was sexually assaulted by the only person that was home that night, which was her own flesh and blood, one of the people that created her own father. An autopsy showed that she was sexually assaulted and also that she suffered blunt force trauma to her head in this vicious assault. Montgomery County officials say that the father has been arrested and charged for this crime. And in the midst of him being charged and questioned, after all attempts to save this little baby girl, she was pronounced dead at the hospital. This father, and I don't even want to keep saying father because no father would actually do this. This guy took the time after this vicious assault to Google if my baby stops breathing, to Google how do you know if your baby is dead and all of these things, even before calling police, even before trying to attempt to save her life. This guy is 29 years old. That's only about 5 or 6 years older than me. And this 29-year-old faces a list of charges. Involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, that's number 1. Number 2 is rape of a child. Number 3 is aggravated assault. Number 4 is endangering the welfare of a child. And there will be more charges that are added, and that's my hopes, because it says more related charges. So they're just going to keep stacking this, which they should. And after you stack it all, it's going to be really big, right? Throw it at his ass. I want him to really feel the magnitude of what he did. It's going to be a life charge, a life sentence, I'm sure, but it needs to be death. You don't do this to a child. I don't know, like it blows my mind that sexual deviants like this are not only walking around unnoticed, but you gonna really put a child through that type of trauma, a child that is defenseless, a child that is innocent, your own child. I have a daughter of my own, a daughter that I would do anything to protect. In all honesty, I didn't even know that I would be this type of mother where I'm very overprotective. I don't let nothing get past me as far as my child is concerned. And I'm her 100% supporter and her 100% protector. And you also have to protect her mind, protect her body, protect your child. I don't know where the mother of Zara was, but that shit aggravates me too. If you were working a job, sure, that's cool, but doesn't mean anything now. I was talking to a subscriber from my main channel, and I was saying, that's why I tell women, it's not very important to hold a job when you have to protect your child. And if you holding this job and not protecting your child, it's not worth it at all. At all. And think about it. You could have this job and that job and work these hours and that hours, but even 3 of those paychecks is not enough to pay for a funeral. It's not enough for you to bury yourself. You know, so working a job is not important. I go through certain things where I have trust issues, and to the point where a daycare, that's a no for me. Even like somebody else watching my child and me going somewhere is a lot for me, because ever since I had her, I knew that she was my responsibility. Me. I gotta protect her. I gotta make sure that she come up and nothing traumatic phases her development. Because regardless, like my thing is, regardless if this child would have lived, Lord knows what you would have did to her mental capacity, to her development growing up. Lord knows. And that makes me mad too, because you still affecting her. You can't do this. This makes me so mad, because I can't even fathom anything like that. I can't. The person that changes your Pampers should not be the person that is touching you in this way. It's disgusting. Change the pamper, put the new pamper on, and leave it at that. You take that sexual deviant shit somewhere else. You never hurt your kids. I'm not for you hurting nobody. I'm not for you raping nobody. And you 29. You don't have to rape nobody. It's so many people out here. It's so many women out here that you could hook up with that just want one night stands and shit. It's hoes out here. I don't get this. I don't get it. And I just pray that now, you know, being as though, and I don't want to talk about the mother, but at the end of the day, you wasn't there. Period. You failed, okay? You failed. And that's just the reality of it. You failed in a major way because you didn't protect the baby that you pushed out. You didn't protect her. 10 months old, she didn't deserve that. She didn't even deserve to be watched by this man. She didn't deserve to be in the vicinity of this creep. This is not right. And I hope that he gets death. And beyond that, they don't play about that shit in jail. They don't play about that in prison. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? That's my hope. Because sometimes death row take a while. And I want to know what he's saying about this. Because people like that have these sexual deviant things and these fetishes to mess with kids and shit, they don't want to talk about that. They want to lawyer up real fast and not say nothing about it and not say their sorries and shit like that at trial. I want to know. Everybody want to know. Because everybody wants your head, and I'm going to just be honest. I want it. I want it to sit on a mantle is what I want. I want it to sit. And I want it to be, don't you know how on the movies they had the head in the little thing and it's like in the joint? I want it to be like that, child rapist labeled on it. Okay? I want it to be like that. And I want that shit to sit as high as possible so people know that you are a fucking sicko. That people know what you like to do when doors are closed and shit. I don't appreciate that. But I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that before I just get mad and, insinuate that I'm going to do some vigilante shit, At the end of the day, God will take care of him. But I'm wanting it to happen soon. Because it's your girl, B. Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next one.